to come in late.
No, we truly understand President joining us on 97.2 FM. Now, let's speak about this particular article that you had written. You were writing in your own capacity there. I know you as someone who's actively involved in politics, but also you wrote an article about this particular article about the Starlink. What actually led you to writing about Starlink, to explain it better to South Africans?
Well, with our president having been gone to the States, there has been a whole lot of topics about us going there just to, how do I put it, just to leak the American president and his friend Elon Musk. And it has been topical about what Starlink is. And I thought, I'm not sure if an ordinary layman understands what is Starlink. And based on that, I thought I had a responsibility to explain what Starlink is, but also to demystify the wrongful analogy that has been given by people. But I think most importantly, I wanted to have to write about what the leader of the DA was saying whilst he was there, and how Anton Rupert had called him to order. Because I thought mainstream media is not necessarily talking to these things and being able to expose them. Though I was writing as an independent, I'm a member of the Progressive Professional Forum. I'm a member of the ANC. And I thought we have a responsibility generally as activists to really put things in the correct perspective for an ordinary layman, for an ordinary Joe Soup walking the streets.
Absolutely. So just in conclusion, President, are you saying that it is okay, Starlink can come to South Africa, operate in South Africa? If so, how then should that happen?
No, I'm saying I'm not promoting Starlink, and I don't think they are the right company to come here. Besides, I don't like a company that comes to South Africa with a barrel on a gun on our heads for them to be able to come here. I think the technology is important. The technology they have is quite important. And by the way, Starlink is already in South Africa in an illegal way. And we can't allow a company that comes into our borders illegally and then try to legalize it. Besides, there is better technology. You know what they operate is a satellite outside in the sky. There's many satellites, and they're sending signals here. So it assists us not to dig trenches. It assists us not to put up wires all over the show. And therefore, it's important to reach to informal settlements, rural areas, and it's able to assist your radio station, for example. But there's better technology than what Starlink is offering us. I mean, the Chinese has a better technology. The Brazilian have. We have South African companies that are operating a similar tactic. But what was important for me was to demystify the narrative. That's it, to say that we are at the mercy of Starlink to move into higher technology. We're not. We have our own South African entrepreneurs who are in that particular space, but we have a better technology from the Americans. But it's a technology that we need in this country.
Absolutely, President. It's Herzen joining us on 97.2 FM. But of course, a member of the Progressive Professionals Forum, and he did mention they're writing in his own personal capacity, but quite an important conversation to have had right here on 97.2 FM. A member of the ANC also, as he also got to mention earlier on. Sipho Masiro also joined me earlier on, as I mentioned, a colleague of mine in the industry. He has contributed a lot in terms of communication right here in Johannesburg, particularly also right here on Kofifi FM. Gentlemen, thank you so much for having made time. Unfortunately, so due to time, we have to leave it here. But I just want to thank the both of you for coming through and really explaining in layman terms, simple language, why the listeners of Kofifi FM should be interested in this conversation that has been going on about the Starlink. So I just want to say thank you to the both of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. All right, let's leave it.